In progress.
Hi everyone, welcome to Boss Digit class. Today we will talk about the past continuous tense, positive, negative, and question sentences. Let's start. So, what is the past continuous? The past continuous is a tense that we use to express interrupted actions, specific time as interruption, or parallel actions. So, the format of the past continuous is subject plus was, I, he, she, it, etc or were for you, we, they, plus verb ing. Let's take a look at some examples. I was watching TV when the phone rang. So this is an interruption, right? I was watching TV. This is the past continuous, right? Was plus verb ing. When the phone rang, the phone was the interruption. Last night at 7 p.m., I was having dinner. This is a continuous action in the past. And then next, while she was doing her homework, her brother was watching TV. So what's this? Parallel action. So she was doing homework, brother was watching TV. Both are doing them both of them are doing it at the same time, right? Okay. Next. So let's take a look at the structure here. For positive sentences, it depends on the subject. I, he, she, it uses was. You, we, they uses were. And then the verb plus ing, right? Eating, singing, reading, sleeping, writing, playing, etc. Now for negative sentences, right? I, he, she, it uses wasn't. You, we, they weren't. Was not or were not. Eating, singing, reading, sleeping, writing, playing. For question sentences, we use the question word was or were, depending on the subject, right? I, he, she, it, you, we, they, and then the verb ing. Was she eating? Were they sleeping at camp? Yes, she was. No, they weren't, for example, right? So now let's do some exercises and rewrite the sentences in the past continuous. So, for example, Sue is washing her car. And then the next phrase is yesterday morning. How do we combine them and make past continuous sentence? You can pause the video now to answer by yourself, right? You can pause the video at various moments so that you can answer by yourself. So, yesterday morning, Sue was washing her car, right? If we want to put an interruption, then we can add like, yesterday morning, Sue was washing her car when her phone rang, or when her sister came to the house, for example. That was the interruption. Next, Tim is listening to music. And then yesterday morning. How do we turn these two sentences, two phrases, into past continuous? Yesterday morning, Tim was listening to music. That's right. Yesterday morning, Tim is becomes was listening to music. Listen plus verb plus ing, listening to music. Next, Mary is talking on the phone. And last night. Okay? What's the answer? Let's check. Last night, Mary is becomes was talking on the phone. Next, Susan is buying a new dress 2 days ago. How do we make this into past continuous? 2 days ago, that's right. Susan was buying a new dress. Is becomes was. My mother is baking a cake last Sunday. How about this one? Last Sunday, that's right. My mother was baking a cake. Excellent. They aren't studying for the test the day before yesterday. How do we do this? How do we change this to past continuous? That's right. The day before yesterday, they weren't. Aren't becomes weren't, right? Weren't studying for the test. They were just playing and listening to music. Okay, next. Paul and I aren't playing last weekend. Okay, the answer? That's right. Last weekend, Paul and I weren't playing. We were studying. Aren't becomes weren't. We were studying, right? Next, complete the sentences using the past continuous form as the question and answer. Example, Susan, this one, that's right, was wearing blue jeans. What's the question? Was she wearing blue jeans? Was Susan wearing blue jeans? And the answer is yes, she was. Now you do it. Pause the video if you need more time. So next, what's this? They weren't playing, that's right, football because it was raining. The question becomes, were they playing football? That's right. Why? Why? Because no, they weren't because it was raining. That's right. Next, this one. What's this? I was playing piano last evening. I was playing piano last evening. The question is, that's right. Were you playing piano last evening? The answer is, yes, I was. Right? Next one, Jack. Okay, the answer, Jack wasn't living in Lisbon in 2005. Question, was Jack living in Lisbon in 2005? Was Jack living in Lisbon 2005? This looks like Jakarta, right? The answer is no, he wasn't. No, Jack wasn't. No, Jack or he wasn't. Wasn't what? Wasn't living in Lisbon. He was living in Jakarta. Next, Mary and John. That's right. We're surfing the internet some moments ago. Question, were they, Mary and John, what? Surfing? Surfing what? The net some moments ago? The answer is yes, they were. Okay, thank you so much, everyone. That's all for today. See you next time. Don't forget to join our free trial if you are interested. We have online English courses for you that you can try for free. Thank you, everyone. Goodbye.